privilege for me to be here today. I want to just thank, first of all, Council Members Vodka and Brewer, and also Councilmember Capel and everyone else on the City Council who really gets it and understands that people with disabilities need advocates on their side in city government to fight, I'll use the word fight, for civil rights in all sorts of areas, whether it be transportation, housing, employment, education, and whatnot. And I'm also honored to be carrying the torch for the late Commissioner Sappolin, who was my closest friend for over 20 years and who gave me a first-hand course in how to deal with a disability and how to overcome your challenges and recognizing the needs of people who have these kinds of obstacles. And I would not be here without his friendship and his guidance, and I miss him every day. And I just want to let all of you know who've known him that I plan on continuing his legacy and advocating as strongly as I can for the civil rights for people with disabilities. I just also want to quickly make mention that my office is a very small office. Unlike the Older Americans Act, which provides the Department of Liaison with a lot of money to do great things with innovative senior centers and whatnot, the Americans with Disabilities Act, unfortunately, does not provide any federal money for my agency, which means that I have, other than me, 7 other people working for me. But we have 8 people working for about 1.1 million residents of the city who qualify for having a disability, and that doesn't include visitors to the city. And I think we do a great job. My team, Deputy Commissioner Robert Piccolo, who's sitting on the dais. He was instrumental in the book that Deputy Mayor Steele referenced called Inclusive Design Guidelines, which I'm holding in my hand right now. And for those of you that can't see it, it's actually over 220 pages of guidelines that we hope will, within the next couple of decades, really have an effect, not just nationwide, but globally, on accessibility in not just building projects, but digital technology initiatives that Deputy Mayor Steele mentioned. I also want to acknowledge Matthew Sappolin, who's in the audience, who's one of my staff members. He has been instrumental in our transportation initiatives, and he knows firsthand the challenges that many of you face, and he's been a great advocate and a great partner for the initiatives that we do. So I just want to say thank you again for having me. Thank you, Karen. And also, the last thing I just want to say is I'm going to be working very close with PASS and the Department of Transportation to make sure that the Accessible Pedestrian Signal Program stays on track and that we can get better than the 25 that are mandated. And we're also going to be working on detectable warning solutions to make sure that when people are crossing at plazas and bike lines that everyone is kept safe. And that's a big project we're going to start working on just in a couple of weeks. We're going to have a big meeting with DOT, and we're going to continue to push and to maximize our efforts in creating accessibility and inclusiveness for all. So thank you.